founder of People of Data Middle East. Youssef will discuss the topic optimizing e-commerce with data science, enhancing customer experience and sales. He'll share strategies like RFM analysis, recommendation systems, and A/B testing, demonstrating how data-driven approaches enhance customer engagement and boost sales growth. Youssef,
introduction first. We'd like to get to know you and your. So maybe just say the title and what you do with
Senior part scientist background. So yeah, pretty much focused into various KPIs like demand, average sales. Yeah,
very cool. You should be in my case right now. But let's do this together. That would be very cool. Thank you. Please, sir.
Also, the scientist.
Head of e-commerce,
Okay. Please.
Senior data scientist at Melt, complement the distribution and logistic management.
Hi, I'm Youssef, data scientist at DSC focused on trends, and but I work most on the ad mediation stuff, so optimization of ad mediation algorithm, trying to increase revenue.
Hello, sir.
Ioan, data specialist at a data marketing company.
Data marketing company. Marketing firm. Hello, sir.
Hello, I am in data analytics. I did data analytics in Dallas, Serbia.
So I get to you.
Dallas, Serbia.
Would you like to share it, please?
Hi. Hi, Nena Ljubičić, Solution Architect Ananas e-commerce.
I don't hear you at all.
Solution Architect Ananas e-commerce.
Wow. We're just tech support. Best people. Would you like to share, please?
I'm Yuna. I'm a applied scientist at Zalando, working on time series forecasting.
Nice. As a keynote as well, right? Yes. Okay, very cool. So I'm Youssef from Egypt. I'm a data scientist as well, focusing on different brands when it comes to healthcare, e-commerce, education, but in different fields in my life. Usually this talk is for different audience, but seems like you are super very competent people in the e-commerce when it comes to data science and forecasting. So let's do this together as a more of a conversation rather than this. Okay, because okay. I'm also in Egypt, so I take my job very seriously, having my bird just on my laptop there, if you can see it. It's a very decent bird. There's a yellow one here. Yeah, okay. My manager does not like me that much, but it's working. Okay.
magic of succeed.
Yeah, you gotta match it.
Look.
Yeah. So I have 3 master's degrees and headed the data science and Egypt in different in the banks and in different startups. I'm also currently founder of a community back in Egypt, founding data science and AI community of 3,000 engineers. So if you need any kind of talent, I'm happy to exploit my talent to you. They're super smart, super competent in different fields. Yeah, I'm also a skydiver, so that's just thanks to other people. Okay. Yeah, you all know this stuff, right? So this is the generation of data, so just there in e-commerce, and I usually give this to the CEOs of the e-commerce platforms. They have the data, they have the bunch of data, but they don't know what to do with it, right? So it goes all the way to the bottom, right? Okay. Listen, you guys are super more than that in here. Okay, I love that. Do you know anything about that? Things that we know that we know, the things that we don't know that we don't know. Yeah? Nice, yeah. So, things we know, that the facts that we know that just we don't know that we don't know, and this is the main issue of life, because you don't know that there's someone in Egypt, for instance, have a community, right? And because everyone is just searching for talents everywhere. Talents are there, they just don't know how to get those. And it goes for all, and this is the beauty of science. Yeah. How do you do data governance and e-commerce? I mean, in Zalando, if you may share, I'm not going to present that. You guys, I'm here to learn from you guys, right? So how do you do data governance in Zalando, if you may say it would be?
I mean, it really depends on where various teams and like what kind of data, where is it sourced from, is it coming internally, externally? Yeah, we handle it in different ways. Like in the last couple of years, we're trying to kind of centralize it a bit more, to rely on a data lake more, and just from there on, we have a single source of truth.
Yes.
But still, we have some silos, again, that are governed in some different ways, because the legacy from different things. Because like Zalando is a bit of a specific case. It's a startup that exploded in the past, I don't know, 15 years ago or something like that. So it's
Resembling that.
yeah, Berlin-based.
Yeah.
So I mean, with that explosiveness of growth, a lot of problematic stuff came along the way. So data wasn't always really perfectly handled and cared for. So like in the most recent years, we're really focusing on that, just to kind of centralize it, make sure that it's reliable, and yeah, just take good care of it.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, you said a couple of very cool stuff when it comes to the SQs unification, for instance. I mean, you have a huge number of SQs, so how to unify and know that this is the SQ. Also, the definition of, definition of churn. I mean, you guys work in very different e-commerce platforms or like e-commerce companies. Let's have this question. What's the churn for the definition?
Yeah, that's a good thing. It's like we have, because we're a huge company, so we have various teams, right? Like also when it comes to research in data science, we at one point figured out that every single team that kind of takes care of churn has their own definition, that's slightly or more or less different than what the other team has. And I mean, I'm not anymore working with that. With the team that was taking care of churn completely, so I'm not used to any projects.
Yeah, so I know, yes, because I worked in also in marketing, we made some A/B testing, let's say, for emails and so on. So with churn, what one discussion we had about definition, so I mean, it's basically that the customer is no longer our customer, right? He was our customer, he's now no longer our customer. And then we have new customers, and then there was another thing, definition, what is customer lifetime value? How do you measure it? How do you understand the opposite kind of churn, that you have good customers, loyal customers? How do you measure this, right? It's a huge unendless, I think, topic.
Yes.
And then an important thing that I think, for example, some people were not aware is that we count a new customer also, or the word is actually reactivated customer. So a customer that actually has not been shopping, let's say, for 1 year or 2 years, this X years is about to be defined, right? And then all of a sudden returns. So do you count as an active customer someone who was left and then didn't order for 2 years, but then still made an order, right?
Yes.
Is he a customer? Is he not active customer? What is active customer? Active since when? Or active how often, right? Someone is buying 10 times in the month, someone is buying once in 2 years. So I think, yeah, it's an open field, then open to also discussion, open to definitions, and every time when we want to, let's say, explore the marketing effect on, let's say, new customers, then the question, how do we define this new customer?
I think having those challenges and differences, this is what makes CEOs can get money from investors, right? So yeah, we have a lot of. How do you guys define churn? I'm very curious to know in different platforms. If you may share.
We don't define it.
Wow. Okay.
We're not selling. I'm actually not accurate, but we are not selling. But our customers, our users are selling.
Okay.
So they're
So you're a platform that serves the
yes,
different
it's classifieds. So if I compare these to your example, we are tracking activity of customers. If they were active we don't use that term, but we are tracking some of the things that I see are interesting.
Yes. Let's do this like more of a round table, like right? Because we are a few people and we're all in the same field, so I was just gonna propose some topics and then we talk about them, right? Okay. Yeah, he just talking about the data governance and there is a very cool one also. Yeah. About that one.
Oh. I know this.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone want to share any struggle they had with such an issue?
I mean, we have, I don't, if someone is working with Facebook ad manager, for example,
Okay.
and then marketing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Facebook defines its own regions. So let's say France, so you can target customers, right, by regions. And
Yeah.
then every region has a name. And every name changes from time to time.
Oh.
Also not only Facebook, also Google. I don't know if we have someone, there are some few people from Google around. So Google has its own definition of regions, right? How you see them on Google Maps. And then we operate in 25 markets, that means Czech Republic or all these like Slavic languages and so on. Then try to match, let's say, Facebook names with Google names. Or some years they change. So in your case, Albaz, okay, I think some machine learning model can easily find that this is the
Yeah,
same
it's like
thing.
a fuzzy match.
But yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But what we were facing with was much harder because sometimes it's do you use the English word of the thing? For example, area, like area or a region, Bezirk in German.
Yeah.
So sometimes they will use the German word, sometimes the Czech word. So fuzzy logic will be lost here because
Yeah.
they look completely
Yeah, but
different.
is a city, is the name of the.
Neighborhood,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
So
I like how the pain is coming from me, like you actually feel it.
I'm glad I'm not working in this field anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. Yeah.
I think please one recent example from us is that one of the brands within bestsellers umbrella is changed their name.
Which what?
They changed their name, so they were called Yes, with dots between the Y, A, and S.
Okay.
And now they've removed the dots.
Just like that.
Yeah, so they went from having reports one day to having actually no reports the next day. And they're just contacting us, can someone please fix this? So that's great.
Somehow it's your fault.
Yeah, somehow it's our fault.
Yes.
They were warned, but
Yeah. But how to stop such a thing initially there?
I mean, some of it is just, back to data governance, using IDs or so in our databases, but we're kind of
That's in
struggling
the
with
real life.
having a lot of data silos similar to you guys have experienced also. And we have, all the brands are independent, but we're setting the central function, so we're kind of having to unify the data and have something that works across both wholesale e-commerce and brick and mortar retail. So that's kind of, we still haven't found an elegant solution yet.
Okay, that's very cool to understand that in different areas of the world we all have the same issue, yeah? But working with IDs, yeah.
It creates different issues.
Yeah.
I think that would at least save us this hassle.
Yeah. Cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, this is what does it mean of having clean quality data. I mean, some people think it's only clean, but it needs to be discoverable, and there's this notion of having them, like even in Zalando, the style of Zalando, part of the data governance is the sales people. For instance, they ask you to get the data for them, with the report for them. My question is, why? You can just go get your data yourself, right? And that would help with the data definitions. Does that make sense? I don't know if you guys do that or not, but I've been trying to push that in the companies I've worked for.
Yeah, it really depends also on the tech stack of the person that needs to use the data. Like
Yes.
if they are super businessy people, they don't know how to retrieve those
Yes.
data. So you do have to support them with some reporting, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I remember we were cleaning up our scale reports that we had in the company like last year or a couple of years ago, and I was amazed to hear that over 70% of the dashboards
how many times the report were opened.
Nice.
So, we don't ask for their, how they call, they didn't know, they've been tracked. I mean, analysts that were using our reports, but yeah, we could see this trend, and then we know, okay, I mean, yeah, so now I think we try to do lots of surveys. Every team is trying to do surveys, okay, help us, blah, blah, but yeah, I think there is low engagement, and at the end we don't really know.
Yeah, so I think that goes for all. I mean, even for the RFM model, we're going to talk about it right now. It's a piece of segmentation. I did that for the business development team, and no one opened that. And then what I always tell my teams, because they come telling me that no one uses our things and we're mad and stuff like that. But I always say one thing that, especially when it comes to development of data or statistics, the main beneficiary is ourselves as developers, right? If the business sees it because we learn it, we have the experience, and then we can serve other companies, that they wouldn't use it as well. But at least we have a good story for the interviewers. Yeah, cool. I love that chart anyways. Do you guys try to work with that anyway? Yeah. Yeah, this is from the book named How to Lie with Statistics. Yeah. Yeah, I really like that. So I always ask her before the meeting, what do you want to know? Yeah.
I can show it to you, right?
Just tell me what you want, and I can just get it right now.
Actually, it's a nice saying. We use it a lot. There are small lies, big lies, and statistics.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one. Cool. Do you use any of the statistical model called RFMC? Do you know it? Do you use it anyway?
We do use it.
Sorry?
We do
Yeah?
use it.
You wanna tell us about
In
it?
e-commerce, we use it in order to segment our customers.
Okay.
We also use it together with a company that's doing email marketing. So we are targeting special kind of emails for special kind of segments.
Okay. But this gives you more of quantitative segmentation in terms of, so whoever does not know it, but this is the recency, frequency, monetary value, and consistency, meaning.
Yeah, but if you use some thresholds, you are able to decide about how many segments you want and
Yes.
how to better send messages to those.
Yeah. Anybody does not know that? No. You don't know that? Okay. It works for all. I mean, this is like the very low-hanging fruit that I do to any CEO that I work with, and they're like, wow, you're a smart guy. Okay, so let's say e-commerce. So when did the last time this customer purchased? 1 year ago or yesterday? Okay, let's say a customer had paid you 1 million euros. That on how long? So yesterday is much better than 1 year ago. And what is the frequency of that? In once per month or in one shot? The monetary value is the 1 million. And the consistency, if the lifetime of that customer is 12 months and he only is active user for 6 months, so that would be 50% of the consistency. So just putting all of these like multiplications of that, it gives you some sort of score. If each of them is from 1 to 4 as a score, so I get a score of 12 of each customer. And yeah, I used that actually in the biggest bank in Egypt. I was doing credit scoring on the smart wallet, so unbanked and underbanked customers, so I have no idea about anything about that customer. I only see the transactions of sending money and receiving money on that smart wallet. So that's the realm of alternative credit scoring. So I don't give you about your credit history, I just see transactions. So I actually did that model, and we assumed the amount of money according to that model as well. So the guy who got the 12, the biggest amount, and he goes backwards. So it's very cool, but this is only gives you a score of maybe a score from 1 to 10, and it gives you a quantitative number. But you need to do one further part of segmentation to understand. So I don't know if you see or not. Okay. Okay, go back.
Oh.
Okay, I moved everything. Okay. Okay, let's say if this is a matrix of 1, 2, 3, 4, which are the segments that we have. And the objective is to push each of the customers one more tier, one more level. So the customer that has a score of 1, I want to make him a score of 2. So how to retain him, how to terms of, if you want to, it's a salesperson, so now you know the score of the customer, but what does he like? One thing we did in the bank was, this guy's a fashionista, this guy's a traveler, so this is the kind of segmentation. But traveler with a score of 4 is different than traveler with a score of 1. So combining those things together will be very cool. But I'm actually curious as well how they do that in Zalando. I'm a big fan of Zalando, I used to live in Berlin, that's why I'm very interested in that conversation. So
Yeah, but I think none of us with Alex work on this customer segmentation. I think it's a topic on its own, right? So
yes.
I think it's a bit of a problem that at Zalando there are too many data scientists. I mean, I don't know if there can be too many, but even if I do time series forecasting,
Yes.
I don't know what all data scientists that are also doing time series forecasting also at Zalando are doing.
Yes.
Sometimes it's a pity because we at the end use the same models and have similar problems, but we have a different business values and business goals. So then, yeah, we don't know much about each other. So that's why at Zalando, when we speak about, let's say, the customer segmentation, I don't know much.
They did this in market research, I think, right? If you remember with the,
Yeah.
when she was the lead. But yeah, unfortunately not our team, so we don't know
Yes.
the nitty-gritty. And that, this fashionista, I think that's the exact expression of one of the books, yeah. But I really
But I
don't
wonder
know.
why you guys have a lot of data scientists. I mean, an e-commerce platform has not limited data entities. I mean, you have the customer, the SKUs, the
I
supply
guess we
chain.
can keep it focused on every single problem that there is. Like we are very focused on forecasting, like time series forecasting, and so we focus on those KPIs on market level.
But then there is also search. It's a huge thing, right?
Ah,
Recommendation. So search and recommendation are separated.
Size.
Size and fit. This is like the AI making recommendation about the correct size.
yes.
They are doing computer vision. So we did 3D modeling and so on. Completely another topic. Then we have some optimization problems. So you know, people in the warehouse, it's amazing thing. They have their phone and it's optimized how to collect the parcels in the
Yes.
best manner. How do should
Operations
they walk?
research,
Yeah.
routing.
Yeah, exactly. So this is another part of mathematics, and then yeah, lots of more stuff.
Yeah, so recommendation engine for an e-commerce is actually a full-time job because I made one guy of my team just do it and that's it's working, hopefully it's working fine, but
Yeah.
it seems like it's more than that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all know that one, right? So it's...
Cannot read the label.
Sorry?
Cannot read the label.
Yeah, that was meant, yeah.
Ah. It's
Yeah.
a random word.
Yeah, you just need to know the drawing. The drawing. Do you know the drawing or not? No. Yes.
No, what?
No. That's a cohort analytics.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You know what's cohort analytics?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So shall we pass that one? People? Yeah. Shall we pass that one? Anyone just know anything about that one? Okay. Usually my audience are much junior than you guys. You're super senior, so. Shall I pass that one? Yes? No? Okay. I'm just gonna pass that one. Okay. Yeah. These are the books. I think. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are super smart for that. Okay. Anyways. Okay. What? We have a couple of more minutes. What do you want to talk about right now? I mean, any kind of challenges that you guys are facing. These are some books I give to my people.
I'm interested in there's one discussion that was published in Kindle that is what is our job as a data scientist?
Yes.
We speak about these topics and so on, and we all know there are so many interesting mathematical questions, right? But when it comes to the actual work, how is it in your experience? Because you have so many different, let's say, experiences and companies and so on. So is it so that most of the time the data scientist is actually doing mostly data science, or how often are they asked to do, let's say, data engineering job, or how often are actually asked to do analytics job as a data analyst, let's say, which is just descriptive analytics, you had it there, right? So how is the balance and how is the understanding and the advocation for correct usage of our time, let's call it, or
So
optimal usage?
optimal use. So I was a pure data scientist in a bank doing credit scoring and fintech and stuff like that. But I'm currently in that position that's super weird of being a director of data in a tiny startup which does fintech. So this kind of guy, he has to know data science, data engineering, machine learning operations, business intelligence, whatever. Can you tell me? I'm giving back to you the question. Can you tell me how this one person has enough knowledge to guide his team in all of these realms? Because this is either you get to just keep studying so much in all different fields, but master of none eventually, right? So how do you do that?
Yes, because I mean that's a very tricky position. You delegate a lot. You have trust in the good people that you chose,
Yes.
and you have a high level picture. I could not imagine that you are like holding all the strings very closely and like micromanaging so many processes under you. Right?
Yes. Yeah, but I just say anything and that they sometimes convince them and maybe ask ChatGPT for any kind of smart explanation that I don't really understand. And they have to see the leader and understanding stuff like that. Yeah, I think it's a very hard position. What do you do in such thing?
Yeah, I think for us, it's still very much data engineering. Yeah, it's just where we are right now. That's what the business benefits the most from. And we've gotten to implement some data science models, but then, you know, business was like, yeah, that's perfect, that's good enough for now. And then, you know, it's been kind of a carrot dangling in front of us that at some point we get to
We will be there, yeah.
yeah, we get to improve with those later. Right now, it's enough that the users do have some input in terms of what we do. I think to that extent, I'm always interested in how you're balancing that the forecast is something that the users do manipulate, but you still kind of have the driving forecast.
Yeah, so I mean we produce the forecast what we call machine-based forecast, right? Then it's up to the users, to the planners, they get it in their own custom tool, right? And they are capable of changing this. So imagine there is like a machine process, then there is the one we call it adjusted forecast, right? So they are free to do this, but at the moment we are working on more and more skipping this step. So giving them some guardrails and giving them also some, let's say, confirmation that actually this is safe enough to use, you don't need to adjust, right? So this is how it's done.
So that they get to keep their adjusted one, and then kind of continuously get shown the machine forecast or.
Yeah, I mean they can look at the past experience, let's say, which also then can boost up their confidence in our forecast, right? But yeah, indeed, I mean this is a whole thing, or it was a process of kind of getting the trust in
I think that's a difficult thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
The company
It's
to
a big
have
thing,
it
but I think
sufficient trust.
at least in forecasting you can go back and you can show. Previously I worked on marketing analytics, so we would do some A/B testing and show, okay, this is 6% of the effect of your marketing. Using causal inference, using like this. There's no way to prove this. They have to trust me. They either trust me or they don't, because there's no way to, I mean, I can give a confidence score and blah, blah, blah. It's still all data-based, they are, I mean, science-based in a way, and I need to trust my model, they need to trust me. But there's no way to validate in a sense, right?
Yeah, as you said, that's much more nice with time series forecasting, you can actually show
Yeah,
what you're
yeah. Although then also it's a little bit like halfway true, because the thing is that based on our forecast, some decisions are made, which would not have been made hadn't we have said that we will have this or that forecast. So imagine I said we have a discount rate as an input, right? So they saw my forecast and then they say, oh wait, we're not getting enough sales, let's double our discount rate. Then we will have different sales. So that means the forecast will be not accurate. But it's not accurate because they changed their decision.
Next time you do a forecast,
Yes.
you have that information.
Yes,
And you see
exactly.
results.
Yes, yes. So this is the good part. The only bad part is if they look then next week and say, last week and say, hey, last week your forecast was bad. I can say, okay, no, but it's not because of me, it's because of you, because you made a change, is what I'm saying. Like this backward looking is not always 100% accurate too.
Can you do sensitivity analysis? Like for instance, if we did that to a show and see how
So-
I mean, it comes back to that we have a lot of data silos in Vessel. Every brand basically has their own data, and then we have some sort of, centralized order, information. And but everyone kind of wanna do their own brand specific reporting, and we're trying to move that one more central. So in that sense, we have had to help build the whole platform on which we can build the data science process. We're moving quite fast towards having
You define centralized for everyone with definitions.
yeah, so that whoever is the data creator, they own their own domain, and then they can push into the Eurofile platform and we can control. So, but that has meant that we also have to train some of the teams on how to build that domains.
And are you integrating like AI chatbots for that, for the customers to just talk? Like internal or external customers in a way?
No. I mean, we're mostly talking within our teams.
Yeah. Yeah, but how about Zalando? Are we anytime seeing a chatbot for customers to just do?
So already in place.
Yeah, it's already in place.
Yeah.
Okay. So
AI
I can.
assistant, not in every country,
Okay.
but in some countries, yes. I
Yeah.
spoke about this in the panel, and I was reading up today. There is on the corporate Zalando webpage, you can read the two articles, one about size and fit recommendation, about
Yes.
this 3D avatar, and another one about this chat assistant.
Yeah.
So apparently we've built that, again, I didn't know, in 5 weeks